Sitting here playing around here. Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. Or excellent. What? Sitting here messing around here. What's up? What's up, gamers? All right. What do I got? Let's see here. What do we got here? All right. Got two articles here. Electronic Art to cut 5% of its employees. Respond. Star Wars FPS get canceled. Alright. Says here, Electronic Art is cutting workers again after two mass layoffs in 2023. Today, the game publisher revealed it will cut 5% of its total workforce based on EA's previously stated number of employees. That means anywhere from 650 to 670 team members will be laid off. It says here in its blog post announcing the cuts, EA CEO Andrew Wilson stated, "While not every team member will be impacted, this is the hardest part of these changes, and we have deeply considered every option to try and limit impacts to our team. Our primary goal is to provide team members with opportunities to find new roles and paths to transitions onto other projects. Where that's not possible, we will support and work with each colleague with the utmost attention and care and respect." So basically, what he's saying is it's like they're laying off people, but he's moving them over to other like studios to work on other projects they have. That's what this looks like. It says here, EA previously cut 800 jobs from its company in early 2023. Later in 2023, it cuts 50 team members who worked at one of its biggest development studios, BioWare. Oh, by the way, BioWare is supposed to be coming out with was it Dragon Age Dead Wolf? Anyway, it says here in a separate blog post, EA Entertainment President Laura Mealy said that one of EA's biggest studios, Respawn, have some changes. The developer previously announced Star Wars themed first-person shooter has now been canceled. Mealy stated, "The team will now concentrate its work on new projects based on our own brand while providing support for existing games." So it seems like those games that they have, they're getting bigger, so they probably close some studios and probably move those people over to the projects that they want to focus on. Seems like this was talk. Seems like that what this is talking about. It says here also recently formed studios are Ridgeline, which was to work on a single-player game in EA's Battlefield series, will be winding down its operation in Seattle following the departure of its studio head Marcus Leto. Some Ridgeline team members will be moved to another Battlefield studio, Ripple Effect. Also, Criterion will now be in charge of Battlefield single-player project. Then it says Mealy seems optimistic about first-person shooter series planned for the future, saying that EA now has the largest Battlefield team in franchise history. And then it says, finally, several of EA mobile games, including Kim Kardashian's Hollywood, Lord of the Rings, Tap Sports Baseball, and F1 Mobile, will be sunsetting their operations soon. So this doesn't look all bad. It looks like EA closed down some studios because of like one person left, but then took the team members and like, okay, move them on to other projects that they need to work on. Maybe Madden, maybe Battlefield, maybe Need for Speed, maybe The Sims, or even a Titanfall game, and even a Star Wars game. Because remember, was it Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor? That's two. There's one more game that they're supposed to be making. It's supposed to be a trilogy. So yeah, looks like that's what EA is doing. So this doesn't look all bad based on what Andrew Wilson is saying, because he said here, while not every team will be impacted, this is the hardest part of these changes, and we have deeply considered every option to try and limit impacts to our team. Our primary goal is to provide team members with opportunities, meaning that the studio they close down, those people might move over to other studios that they have so they can focus on the games that they need to focus on. But anyway, it says here to find new roles and path to the transitions onto other projects. Where that not possible, we will support and work with each colleagues with the utmost attention and care. So sounds like they're just moving employees over to other projects that they need to work on. But if those positions are filled, they'll still take care of the employees. So yeah. Anyway, what's the other article I got here? This from Eurogamer. It says here, Remedy Entertainment buys Control series rights from 505 Games for $17 million. You know 505 with Hawkins? Yeah. Anyway, it says Alan Wake and developer Remedy Entertainment has announced it's acquired the full rights to its Control series from publisher 505 Games for $17 million. As detailed in an investor announcement on Remedy's website, the right acquisition, which includes those of publishing, distribution, and marketing, cover the full Control franchise, including the Supernatural third-person shooter 2019 debut game, the upcoming Control 2 and multiplayer spin-off codenamed Condor, and all future titles in the series. Remedy publishing agreement with 505 Games for Control 2 and Condor terminates immediately, and 505 will continue to serve as publisher of Control until the 31st December this year, when the transition period ends. And then it says here, Remedy acquisition announcement note that approximately $17 million is forking out for the rights to Control, equal the amount that 505 Game has paid for developing of codenamed Condor and Control 2 to date includes a minor premium. The net purchase will be paid in 3 cash installments over the next 12 months. And then it says today announcement does of course feel like a little bit of history repeating. Back in 2019, Remedy revealed it had come to an agreement with Microsoft to acquire the rights to Alan Wake for $2.5 million, a move which will result in a formerly Xbox exclusive cult classic making the jump to other platforms before getting the remaster treatment and last year's long-awaited sequel. As for Control 2, the project Condor, both were announced back in November 2022. They are, however, likely still come significant way off, with Control 2 confirmed to still be in the proof of concept stage last October, while Condor with the Remedy Max Payne 1 and 2 remake was set to have progress in the production readiness stage. And that is that. So Remedy, buys Control from 505. Well, look like Remedy has plans since they had success with Alan Wake. Alan Wake 2, so maybe this is their way of becoming a bigger studio. 505 will get an installment payment of three install payments of $17 million, and it should be within a 12-month period. So yeah. What else? They want to serve as publisher for Control. Okay. Well, and this is for distribution. Well, that's the nature of the business, Some companies, they see an opportunity, they just go after it, Yeah. Just look at Microsoft with Activision Blizzard. They saw it and they seized it. Now Remedy is doing the same thing. They've seen it and they purchase Control. So now they're gonna make Control 2. Yeah. Anyway, what else? You say they pay. Let's say it says the Remedy acquisition announced the note approximates 17 million. It will fork out the rights to control equal the amount that 505 Game has paid for the development of the codename Condor and Control. It says the purchase will be paid in 3 cash installments. Yeah, Remedy is making moves, man. What else? I know Microsoft. Phil Spencer is like, we shouldn't let go of our Remedy. You know, they made Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 should have stayed on Xbox. So yeah. Other than that, man, you know, it's the nature of the business. You know, moves will be made. You know, to have progress. You know, within the game industry. So yeah, that is the nature of the business. Now this article here has a trailer on it. Hold up. Has a YouTube video here. So yeah. Anything else? That is that. Remedy is making moves. We'll see what becomes of this based on this move that they just made. And we'll see what 505 Studios do once this deal is over, you know. Of course 505 still have Hawkins that they still can work on, so yeah, that game always need updates. Other than that, that is the nature of the business, man. Yeah. Studios buy games, studios buy studios. Console makers buy studios. Yeah, it's all part of the business. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek fan for Dark Side. Go. Peace.